Global manufacturing is under massive pressure. Performance, cost, quality, and flexibility are no longer just goals, they are survival requirements. In this environment, digital transformation is not an option. It is the only path forward for modern shop floors. However, the term Industry 4.0 is often misunderstood. It gets lost in a fog of buzzwords, complexity, and expensive pilot projects. This leads to data overload without insight and a critical lack of visibility into what is actually happening on the line. So, let's strip away the hype. What is Industry 4.0 really? And just as importantly, what is it not? Industry 4.0 is not simply about buying more automation, installing advanced robotics, or replacing people with AI. It is not a magic technology fix that solves broken processes overnight. Technology scales efficiency, but it also scales inefficiency. At its core, it is about three things: data availability, real-time visibility, and connected decision-making. It is the infrastructure that allows the right information to reach the right person at the right time. To build this infrastructure, we need specific, practical building blocks on the shop floor. It starts at the machine level. The first pillar is machine connectivity. We must move from manual log sheets to automated real-time data collection. This ensures accuracy and immediacy. No more waiting for the end of the shift to know what happened. The second pillar is standardization. We need a common language for performance, typically using the OEE framework. Standardized indicators allow us to benchmark lines, shifts, and plants against each other fairly and effectively. The third pillar is structured data. Raw signals must be contextualized into usable information for operations, maintenance, and management. When these pillars are in place, the operational impact is profound. It changes how the shop floor breathes and reacts. We shift from analyzing yesterday's problems today to solving today's problems right now. The feedback loop closes instantly. Arguments on the floor disappear. Decisions are no longer based on who shouts the loudest, but on what the data actually says. Maintenance becomes predictive. We see the micro-stops and speed losses that precede a breakdown, allowing us to intervene early. This fuels a true culture of continuous improvement, where gains are sustained because the data keeps us honest. But technology alone fails if it doesn't fit the human reality of the factory. Here is what manufacturers actually need. You need solutions that are scalable. Proof of concepts are easy. Rolling out to 50 plants is hard. Architecture matters. Tools must be operator-friendly. If the interface is complex, data entry will be poor and the system will fail. You need absolute reliability in your data standards. A minute of downtime must mean the same thing in every factory you own. And finally, a clear link to action. Insights must trigger workflows, not just sit in a database. To wrap up, remember this. Industry 4.0 is not a destination, and it is not an IT project. It is an operational control framework. It gives you the eyes and ears to manage your business at speed. Success comes from simplified execution. Seek clarity before you add complexity, and prioritize visibility before optimization. You cannot improve what you cannot see. Thank you for watching. It is time to turn the lights on in your factory.